Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. So I still need to do some checking. Well, there's no question about the combination of the Requiem and the another aspect with the help of the Torment. The only thing that I have observed and what I have also realized is that during the boss fight, because we have only one target and we don't have a large packs of enemies around it, unless when the boss was summoned, unless you're going to force the boss to be summoned when there's a large pack of enemies, or you're going to drag the boss where there are enemies beyond the pit. So you can do that. What happened is, if I'm going to use the Requiem and during the boss fight, if the amount of resource that I'm summoning the mages, it's like 100, let's just say 1/3, which is approximately like 100, say like 130. Okay, 130 resource. So what's happening is, I'm spending and consuming the mages at a regular resource do I have the attack speed? So basically I have another, it's like I have another, the Requiem basically is not working because it's like I'm just having the standard amount of resource when I cast the mages. Because for example, a good example here is like, for example, my resource now is 125, right? If I'm going to use another aspect, so I'm consuming essence at 125, for example, then basically if I'm going to use the Requiem, then I'm using a regular singularity of this essence without another multiplier. So that's what's happening with the Requiem during a boss fight. Though I was checking the other boss fight, there were these instances that I'm regaining my resource even though I have a Requiem, that I'm regaining resource very quickly. And I was kind of wondering, where is the frequency of gaining of resources coming from? And our Art of the Bone Weaver, every time that we consume essence, it sprays 12 bone shards in all direction, and then it generates 3 essence per enemy hit. And the reason why it is so effective on large packs of enemies, because the bone shards pierces the enemy. So the more dense the monster that we have, the more efficient the resource that we are generating. The only thing is, during the boss fight, I was thinking, does the spray of the bone shard during boss fight, is it going to be efficient when you are very close to the boss? That it will generate more because it will absorb like say 3 shards at the same time? The only thing is, we need to have a very good survivability in order to mitigate the attacks of the boss. But basically we cannot just stand on one location, we need to move around. And then if that is the case, now I'm thinking here, if I'm not going to use the Torment, let's say I'm not going to use the Torment and then just this one, I can use life armor, then instead of essence, I can go with maximum resource. Let's craft the chest. Let's try. We remove life on kill and then focus reroll on defense. We need life and armor. Or should we go? Oh, how about? Or it should be all res. Because I feel like we have already. How about we go with all res? Should we find a high roll of life before? Let's find a good a high roll of life and then we're gonna focus on that resistance. Okay, it's good, it's good. Now let's roll the resistance. Okay, then add the intelligence. Give me a better roll. Okay, max. This is think light. Nice. Thank you.
Worthy of the ancients, this.
We're gonna go with that resource.
That is a scary craftsmanship.
All right. Uh-huh.
A jewel. Good luck, mainlander.
I need. What am I using there? Salmon Gar. Well, if I'm going to use now, well, before, let's try this one first. This is Gling's Anvil. Shielding Bones. For the golem, should we go with Grey Bloom? Or this one? I'm still thinking about this one if we are still gonna go with the Bone Prison with I'm still thinking if we can use the rapid dosification and we will go with bones. so that we can reduce its cooldown very quickly, and then we can do this one. We're trapping the boss, gaining us a 75 resource, but I'm still gonna think about this one if we can still use this, because it's still good, but it could also cause like too much attack speed. If we cannot gain the resource back, then we cannot summon the mages very quickly. And we have 355 resource, and look how fast that we are gaining our resource back. It's because of the, you have the interdiction. There you go. Like, why I don't see my redirected force buff. Oops.
I've lost too many comrades.
Where is the heart? Or did we drop the heart? Man. At the beginning? No. I literally forgot in the excitement of let's take advantage of this. Rupture event. Haven't we get the shrine there? Was it the, what's that, channeling shrine? Or is it a different one? those guys with demonic change, like they have a very good AI that they will form a triangle on you, so that the when you are inside of the triangle, so basically you are now bordered by the chains, and those chains are doing damage to you. And the more that you stay on the chain, it's like you're taking damage, like I think like per second.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Oh, it's reprisal. I didn't notice. And it has lightning orbs. Okay, you know what? We're gonna waste our time on this, guys. Like, I'm just gonna take the. Where's the heart? Have to play smarter. Like, I will not going to force myself on that fight. There's a an obelisk. No way. That's the one I'm talking about. Like, it's good. So far it's working. The only thing is, again, what I have noticed is that we are summoning we are summoning somewhere right here. So I would say that is only like 100. So that's why if, and I see the I noticed that if I'm close to the boss, there's this instances that I can generate. I don't know if there's also like some sort of a lucky hit chance on those bone shard. I don't know. But of course, because we still have the torment, right? That's a good 125 run. Yeah, let's push those glyphs. It's already 1:30. Nice. Okay.
This should be interesting.
What if I'm just gonna try this. Torment. Oh, sorry. Let's add the serration.
Welcome to my home away from home.
And then Requiem. And then we're gonna do the Pok and not Gar because we have the 10% here already. The Q rune. So that when we cannot cast the Bone Storm, at least we have another barrier generator because that will protect us from the damage over time from happening. What? I'm stuck. Was there a wall? That's a nice trick. Like you cornered me into a wall. Okay, I see the problem already, especially on single target. Without the torment, it's not going to work on Requiem because the Requiem will add more resource, and since we are just basically the bone shards is not enough. But the thing is, okay, if we don't have the torment, I know we still have the essence regeneration a bit. But if we're going to rely on our lucky hit procs, if we're going to replace the Requiem with, let's add an additional damage multiplier because we're going to lose our damage multiplier. Because another thing here is, I can use with more critical strike chance, also with more attack speed to our minions, with an additional damage multiplier on our minion death, which is the Pact of Bone. Yeah, this obelisk really hurts. What's happening? We cannot kill these two guys? Who are those guys? Like, they're so tough to kill. Do they have some sort of regaining life? Oh no, fire enchantment. I was going to cast the golems unstoppable because I realized I got caught. Oh, wow. And no comment. Whether there's no enemy or not, I'm going to spawn you so far away so that you will spend more time to walk. There's still 3 of them?
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Reprisal. I see a significant difference with the Torment. The Torment really helps a lot on regaining your resource. Oh no, lightning. Shoot. I don't know. Nice, one down. Oh, I was going to cover with the Rahir. It's on, it's... Oh shit, our weapon is destroyed. I don't have... Anyway. It is what it is. No. I don't find it efficient.
What brings you to the ancient isles? May you find your way back.
The goal here really is not just casting the mages. Of course, that's one thing. For me, the way I see it is like it's only a bonus to get the mages to summon them at maximum resource, but summoning all mages is, and using the Pok rune is much more important. Because they are our DPS. Though I see a huge in damage loss though. Well, I mean, that's 100% because if we're going to add the Requiem, that is a relative increase of approximately 135. So here we have only 1.6 damage multiplier. It's like we are effective on what you call this, we are effective on, I would say, on the boss, but on clearing the pit is we are a little bit slower. What happened to my shield and why I'm not proccing the Q rune? Oh, of course. Yeah, I still have the serration. Should be okay. I really hate these storms. And what I have noticed is that for some reason I feel like the mages are, wow, this is insane combination. I was kind of reckless here. Okay. There's poison and then obelisk. Then there's corruption orbs. Okay. And for some reason, it's like, I know it's 13.5, so that's at 135, so that is, oh my god, the boss is coming and then reprisal. Nice. Ay. What a perfect timing. This is a good run. What? I don't know if I can still complete this one. Ah, my one of my favorite boss. Look at my resource. I'm just close to the boss, and my resource is very quick on going up. Is it because? Oh yeah, I have the torment, right? Can we do this one more time? Like, I know that because we have a very low resource, and with the help of the torment, we can regain the resource very quickly. Though, I feel like the Requiem and torment combination still has a very good DPS, and especially on the clear speed. It's just we need essence regeneration for it to work efficiently. Well, I have resource here. How much is my essence regen? 13. 13 times... Why leave game?
It is done.
Now then, may the light go with you.
What if... I'm just gonna try this. Compound. Can I bring this one just in case I break my item? Where are you, sir? You. I know we are over with our critical strike chance. But we can remove this one. We can remove this one. Oops. Where's it? What are you doing? I'm talking about you. Let me just try this one. Because if we have a high resource, we will lose our efficiency on the barrier generation on the Pok rune. Have fun. Have fun. Who told you that you should be right there? Wait. Let me regain my stacks. And then... Okay, let's take advantage of this. I don't have Torment, right? Because I'm also wondering, because for the attack speed of our minions, especially for the mages, to fully stack the 100%, I have this from the ferocity. Though I know when I have the ferocity, whether they are a new summon, as long as the ferocity is active, then they will get that attack speed as well. I'm just trying to observe the damage output of the mages here that somehow
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
did I miss something here? Though if we take a look on the multiplier damage here, the 1.7 from the compound fracture, and then the 1.46 damage when our mages die, so they are enraged for 3 seconds. If we do the math, the additional Requiem based on our setup, we are adding 1.35 or 2.35 multiplier damage. If we do the math of the 1.46 multiplied by 1.7, that is approximately like 2.7 or something. Much more, has higher more multiplier compared to the Requiem and Torment. The thing is, it's just our resource generation. the essence generation that, again, if you have noticed there, like if I am close to the enemies as I trigger the bone shards from the quintessence, there is a significant difference in terms of our essence generation. It's just, see, like for example that one, we need to be close to the enemy in order to wow, the equipment is broken right away. I mean, we're almost there.
Anyone, you know where to find me.
For some reason, the mages are high likely to die. I know I remove, if I bring back this one, like I have already observed, like without the Requiem, for some reason they are... I mean, there's nothing difference between Requiem and without the Requiem, because as long as we summon them at our max resource, like for example now 175, so they're gonna last for 17 seconds. But if they are engaged on the fight, basically they're gonna die at the same rate. Did I drop the heart? Does the total attack speed doesn't count the attack speed from the buff? Only the affixes? Because I only have the Pact of Bone. In terms of multiplier damage when one of our minion dies, so that is only 46 multiplier versus the compound fracture. But somehow I didn't see any like losing some DPS. It seems like it's different but a bit more. Because I know my 100 attacks, the 100% attack speed that I'm getting, I added the ferocity, but somehow are they not counting the ferocity? And
Another comrade fallen.
I don't like this. Like, what? This is so ironic. Every time that I'm close to the boss, it's the reprisal that it's there. Why? Tell me. Tuneros, is this the one that spawned those oh, that is Tuneros, the one that has the lightning. I don't know if we can get close to this boss. I have the torment already. I'm missing 18. I'm missing 18 attack speed. 18 attack speed. No, take note. 18 attack speed, right? Minus 7.5 because we have this one. So this is 30. 30 plus 59. So that's 89. So we are short by 11. What if... Because I'm going to lose my critical strike chance. Because I'm thinking if I will add attack speed here, I'm going to lose 15 critical strike chance. That's gonna be huge. Quintessence and then supposedly Quintessence, and the only thing is
Off we go again.
it's just because we're using the Lucran's talisman, so we're losing that. If we're not going to use the Pact of Bone, I think we will need cooldown on the Bone Storm. Well, the damage is good. It's just I'm worried about on the boss later on. What the heck is that?
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Though, okay, with regards to the pack rune, oh, the sorry. With regards to the Pact of Bone, I combined the pack and then a rune. With regards to the Pact of Bone, even though it has only a 46 damage increase when our minions die, it has a 46% increase in attack speed. So that is also damage output. What if we place Pact of Bone instead of Bloodmad's Idol? Because Bloodmad's Idol is really... it really hurts. It really hurts. Man, you know, if the Grave Walker's Hand is only working for this build, that's going to be amazing. I'm thinking Pact of Bone and then Requiem Torment. Because that one has the same effect, right? What is our combination right now? I know this one doesn't have a torment. Oh, ouch. Nice one, lightning. Perfect timing. Oh my god, 2 arrows again. Now this is a problem. I just keep on casting the mages. I don't know. I don't care how high is our my resource. I just keep on casting them because the more counts that we have, the more chance that we can proc the. It's just the blood man's idol really hurts. To be honest, like it really hurts, especially if we cannot activate our barrier.
Be at your side.
The blood man's idol is really killing us.
You know where to find me.
Yep, I know where to find you. That's it. What can we use here? Torment. Or compound fracture. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. Not you. Oh, where is it? You. Give me a high roll now. High roll, please. It's in game now. Thank you. Let me just try this for the meantime without torment. Yeah, without torment. least it doesn't hurt, right? Or there's another way. If we will use the Blood Mad's Idol, when there's a fewer packs of enemies, it's difficult. Especially if you're pushing. When you have killed all of the trash mobs and then you're just left behind with one single target, it's difficult. Back to drawing board. It's just this one is a critical strike chance. I don't have any spare critical strike chance. I can also replace this with resource to increase our resource a little bit
Find your way back.
higher. Crap, I don't have the fortify. Jeez.
Mainlander, what brings you?
Let's just try. What is this? Serration Torment, Serration Torment, Serration Torment. We're dead. What killed me there? You're still alive?
Anyone asks, tell them it's from Skovos.
What did I do? Somehow I feel like I lost my DPS. Because you know sometimes you don't know what are the behavior and the strength. I believe the defenses of the monsters varies on depending on the type of monsters that you are dealing with. Like they are not like all trash monsters that have 10 million health. Then rare elite has 50 million health. And then magic elites have 10 million health, and then 50 mil. Did I say 10 million on 10 million on the trash monsters, and then rare elites 50 million, and then 100 million on the rare. You will notice that there are some monsters that are very easy to bring down. There are some that it's so hard to kill. Of course, it's depending on their affixes. Like for example, they have resistances or shielded. Oh, there's a lot of orbs here. And now our attack speed from the, what you call this? The Bone Prison will now have some benefit because our minions will attack more faster so that we can generate more fortification. More minions to proc our what is that? Fortification. Like what they say. Good offense is a good defense. I don't like this boss also. Jeez. Who designed this boss? I don't like the this boss is so dangerous also. Like he throws those summoning whatever he's doing, and then he has this, and then he has this he summoned a orb that moves around, and then it keeps on throwing projectiles and it follows you. That one. How can I get out? Yeah, this is the type of boss that I cannot go near. Like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times that I died on the sea. Oh my goodness! I think one more death, I'm gonna. Oh my goodness. The agony. The agony. Nope.
Ancients watch over this one.
That is a scary craftsmanship. Back to it then.
Almost making my final verdict. Like what is the ideal This one is good. It's just let's do it one more time. It's just sometimes it really depends on the enemies that you're dealing with. Like for example, that boss, it's so hard to be close to that boss. He has this very powerful mechanic. Right now, I think Embattled Aspect with full count of the warriors, so that we have a lot of minions to trigger to give us the chance to proc the fortification to fuel the life regain that the Embattled Aspect needed. So far, survivability is now better with, even though, oh shoot, something hit me there. What the heck? The embattled aspect with minions to fortify us, so that is a good combo. Now you are on my prison. Actually, we're almost done. Let's kill the trash monster first. See, there's a lot of mortars happening. That boss, that elite is going to take advantage of. Was close to the orb. Oh, it's close. I hate that elite. I man, he was the reason. He's the reason of our death. Oh, this one has that. Is this the same boss a while ago? No, it was different. It was much more mobile. What? I know the projectile can be absorbed by our minions. So far, my man, come on! I'm making I'm making a speech here. I was going to say something. It's done, but somehow the boss was able to unleash its final moment of its brink of death attack. That's so funny. Like, what the heck? It's like I'm trying to make a speech and then what you're saying, boom. It's effective. It's effective. What is we use this one? Okay. I think I know my setup now.
Mainlander, what brings you?
But unfortunately, we cannot use the Requiem. Why? Because of especially during boss fight. I mean, we can still try it again. It's just depending on the boss that you're dealing with. Though you're going to lose the damage, but yeah, on larger packs of enemies it's okay, but it will diminish its damage during boss fights because we cannot gain the resource as quickly as possible. Surprisingly, there is a significant increase in terms of damage at the same time with our I would say survivability because of the increase in why I'm getting hurt here because of those obelisks again.
I have your back, friend.
That is interesting. The Pact of Bone somehow has a significant impact on the damage because of the additional attack speed. Even though it has only even though it has only 46 in increase in damage, but 46 increase in attack speed also, that's also damage output because you're increasing your attack rate more faster that they can proc their explosion attack from the Hand of Nuz. Okay, if that is the case, since we have a lot of critical strike chance now, I think this is for me. I think this is the ideal setup now. We need the Pact of Bone. We need the Pact of Bone here. Not just it adds more critical strike chance, but more attack speed, along with the additional attack speed, and then we can have the Bone Prison. This is also another attack speed for emergency, for protection, and then again additional attack speed on our minions. And then this also synergize with chance for our minions to the more attacks that they have, the more frequency of the chance for our minions to fortify us, so that will synergize with the Embattled aspect to heal us when we take a lot of damage. If this is the case,
What is a waitress, isn't it?
thank you. How about you? Let's increase your critical strike damage. No, thank you. It's like the game is telling me, oh, it's about time. Yes, this is the right affixes. Let's go. Third one. Oops. Not really. Not really. Okay. Do I still need the primary resource? I believe I do. What if we don't? Especially we have the torment. No, I think we need right now that the mages are attacking so fast. So we need those quick resource gain. But we need the torment for resource generation. They are inside the prison. I really intended to prison them like, so that they don't wander around, right? So that's also the purpose of the prison, like, especially if they don't have the teleportation. If they don't have the teleportation, you can prison them. So that they don't wander around. Okay, we're doing good so far. Doing good. Let's prison them. Prison! Oh. Bad timing. Bad timing on our prison. That would have been fun. Like prison them. Man. Where are they? Oh, prison! Corner! Corner! One more time! Don't move! Okay, boss time! Abyssal Sentinel. Okay. Does he have the same effect of the what is that name? Ooh, it's almost close. Oh, give me I think I should put the barrier not inside of the boss. I feel like maybe it could help on protecting us from direct damage. Ow, what is that? Anyway, I'm done for the day.
I've lost too many comrades.
I think this is the ideal setup. We need the torment. We need the torment, and I think at least two. One. How many do I have? One, two. Oh, excuse me. I think 10 resource is enough. Maybe here. No, we're going to lose the minion skills. I think one. Do I have one here? No more because I don't have. I think here it will be better because on the Locran's talisman the guaranteed affix here is critical strike damage. What we need here is intel, critical strike damage, and then either critical strike chance. No, I don't think we need the critical strike chance. Actually, we can roll the critical strike chance with wait a second. We can roll the maximum resource. That's another 30%. 30%. That's another 30 on our resource. More damage.
What brings you to the Ancient Isles?
Let me check. Maximum here. There. 30. 35. 25. So that's going to be 200 now. Can we do this one more time? And as I suspected, we need to be close to the boss during boss fight because remember the when we consume 100 resource, so when the Quintessence proc, it will shoot those shards. And I believe how many is the shards? 12. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 360 divided by 12. So that's 30 degrees each. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Something like that. So, how many shards, how many bone shards that it's going to hit the boss? And remember, we have the 50% generation here, so that's going to be 4.5 per hit. $200, exactly 200. So far, the survivability also is good. Prison! Oh, there's 2 packs! Prison! Where's the other group? Oh, that was close. I think 200 is the maximum that we can add here. At least 200. I think the more that we increase the unless we have an additional 5 more resource, I guess. That's why on the underground probably we should have maximum resource and then life and then essence per second. Wow, you are really a sniper. Okay, good job. Good job on that kill.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
So the purpose of our warriors is to add more frequency on the restore resource plus the proc on fortification. Now we're cooldown. Oh, is this the one that has the lightning? I see that we can maximize the warriors, the mages now. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, we need to be close to. Why my voice cracked? We need to be close on the boss. On a target, for single target, especially for single target. Guys, focus on the boss, guys. Focus on the boss. Guys, focus on the boss. What was that? Who threw this one? Who threw this one? Is it the boss or is there an elite there? Ah, I think this is the one. He can summon that orb. I think this is like a lightning enchanted boss. But so far, so yeah, we need to be close to the boss in order for the projectile from the Quintessence, so that it's going to hit the boss multiple times or any single target like Claire bosses, Mephisto, I believe. Nice. This is it. Oh, I don't have the chance. Sorry, not chance. I don't have the time to further polish the. But I know already. So basically, again, for survivability, we need the Embattled Aspect since we have the Blood Mad's idol. Because of the Blood Mad's idol, especially. Even though we have 16,000 life because of the Pok rune activating the Q rune, so we are good. And now we have so much critical strike chance that are being not just being inherited by the minions, but from the especially from the Pact of Bone, working hand in hand with the Leadless Wall. Sorry, not the Leadless Wall, but the Roll the Bones upgrade of the Bone Storm. We have 100% critical strike chance. Now, with regards to the critical strike chance, now we don't have any more critical strike chance, but we have added more critical strike damage on our affixes. That's why we can now remove the resource there. So now we have a total of, all in all, a total of 200 essence, which is now we are getting at maximum resource, we can get 600% increase in damage. That is without the Requiem. We need the Torment. This is a crucial aspect. This is one of the most. This is mandatory, irreplaceable aspects. This is the one that will help on regaining our resource. Along with our. Actually, I'm going to test this on. Because I need more mats. How many is. Probably I'm going to farm Scroll of Restoration. Because. Okay, before I discuss that, so what else? As much as I want to sacrifice the warriors for more damage and to activate one more stack throughout of the fight, I have to check that if we are diminishing from 4 to 3 stacks of damage from the Leadless Wall buff, because the number of warriors here is also adding procs for the restore resource. And another thing is because of our very high attack speed now. So we have a total of like, I think we have 23.1, then 40 from the so we are at 82, and then 20% from ferocity. Not only that, when we are now inside of the life imprisonment bone prison, we have 51. Then we have 46 here. So we have an additional, so basically we have an additional of total of 200% attack speed. Basically, we are not losing DPS, but we're gaining more, especially when we are inside of the bone prison, because the bone prison here, with regards to our skill bar, there's no other skill that we can add here that will further either defensively or for utility and damage. The bone prison adding here, when we cast it during emergency situation or when we are dealing with a large pack of enemies or tougher elites, we can just pop in on this one. Not just this one adds a protection leg for those lunatics and direct damage from the monsters, and this also can for example, if you're dealing with monsters that loves to walk around, to wander around, you can corpse tendrils them and then cast the bone prison, go near on those elites, cast the bone prison so that the bone prison will be spawned on us, and since we're near of those elites, then they are now inside and encased inside of the bone prison, considering that they don't have powerful mechanics like, I think, fire enchantment that will destroy the bone prison, because the bone prison here still has a life. So basically it still can be destroyed by powerful mechanic. So what is the importance of attack speed? Again, more DPS on the mages. As far as the mages are concerned, from what I have seen, we are gaining our resource very quickly, and I will discuss it in a short while. The mages, in spite of having 3 attacks per second, every 2 seconds, they can proc the multiplier damage, the explosion damage of the Hand of Nuz. Not only that, more attack speed, more damage. Even though the Pact of Bone, if we're using an aspect like what I have seen a while ago, we are not really losing damage from, even though it's only 46. I think even though it is just a regular unique, maybe for next season, if we cannot craft the Pact of Bone, I think we can still place it there. It is still valuable because of the additional, not just on the critical strike chance, but the attack speed also. So we can invest more on instead of attack speed. That's why even though we have the critical strike chance here, even though we have the Garrune, now we can use the combination of POC and Q. So our mages are now dealing more damage. And then with regards to efficiency on restoring resource, as I have suspected, because of the Quintessence, I don't know, I can review it, but I don't know, I think depending on how big the boss is, how big or massive the body of the boss is. Like in the case of Mephisto, his body is so massive that he may absorb maybe 3 or 4 more projectile from the Quintessence. And if we are standing in the bone prison, so that will give 51% generation. According to the Quintessence, each bone shards will generate 3 essence. And take note, it says generates, so plus 50%, so that's 4.5 per shard. So during boss fight, if we are hitting for like if he's taking 3 shards, so that's approximately 13.5 per hit, right? If we are regaining our resource, then we are proccing the Quintessence more faster also. If we can spam it right now, like if we are so efficient that we can spam, so we are triggering those bone shards to generate us an essence along with the torment. Not only that, we are quickly regaining our resource, spending them all because we're casting the bone mages because of the effect of the singularity. Now defensively, we are proccing the Q rune more efficiently using the Pock rune. And then with the help of the damage reduction from the Lack rune from the this challenging shout, using the Nagu, it is so efficient that we don't need to worry that the invocation, the duration of the Lack rune, this damage reduction is always all the time. There's no downtime. We're getting it all the time, so that's an additional damage reduction. So finally, we now have a efficient Singularity Bone Mages. Before I end the stream, to give this our build a vindicated to get an approval.
Worthy of the ancients, this.
All builds that I do, it needs to be Mephisto approved. it needs to be approved by our grandpa. It needs to be approved by grandpa. Now, this is much more better. Oops. Too close. I need to get hit. Oh no, we don't need the interdiction, right? We don't need the interdiction. Oh, I'm dead! I'm dead! Oh my god! He's almost dead. I was trying to kill him before he unleashed those fireballs though. Like that is that is my plan. Like to to kill him on his first phase. That would be fun. Take it easy. Yeah, I forgot. I have the it's going to, that damage is going to hurt on our Blood Mage idol. All right, the lightning. Forgot. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Man, that was close! Oh, that's cheating, Mephisto! That's cheating! Man! That's cheating. Good thing I didn't die. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Grandpa, you're almost dead. Why? Why my inventory is open? Like what? Like why my window is a little bit small? Like I panic, panic button, panic button, panic button. Haha. Aha. Okay, at least T11 Grandpa approved. Okay, I'm done for the day. On Saturday it's gonna be a long stream again. I'm going to do one more test to check whether do I still need, if I'm going to be close to the boss, do I still need those resource on the rings? Because if we don't, then we can add more. I'm thinking maybe resource generation or more damage. If we are good with the restore, right? Or we can do regeneration actually. It is more efficient if we're going to add generation. That will increase the generation of the bone shards from the Quintessence, right? Rather than relying on the chance for the minions to proc the resource, what if those bone shard is really the one doing that very quick restore resource, especially on the boss. For large packs of monsters, I don't mind because of the we are hitting a lot of monsters, we are recovering our resource. Of course, we still need the torment. Torment is still important because that will help on our resource gain, because we need to ensure that, take note, we are doing 300 or 3 attacks per second. The mages are going to die more quickly, especially when we are inside an additional of 50% attack speed when we are inside of the bone prison using the life imprisonment upgrade. So we need to make sure that our resources are backing up quickly. And with the help of the Embattled Aspect, with the help of our minions to fortify us, with their good amount of attack speed, now we are not just they are also proccing, well, I mean, if we're not going to use the restore resource, but more importantly, the more chance that they can proc the fortification, so that will help on fueling the Embattled Aspect to give us, to regain our health during the time that we are especially when our barrier is down. That's the time that the effect of the Blood Mad's idol is going to drain our life. But if we have the barrier, which is we are doing efficiently through the Pock Rune when we consume our resource, that's why at this point so many synergies are happening. And this is the type of build that I like, that there are a lot of synergies. And I like to theorycraft this kind of mechanic, that it is not just pretty straightforward, but I like the I don't feel bored because I find some, oh, how about this one, and then, oh, if I do this one, it will create a synergy like this. But of course, you need material. if you don't have materials, you don't have the chance to craft whatever affixes, whatever transfiguration that you need on your gear. But either way, so that's why I'm gonna review that fight. That is a very interesting fight. To be honest, I'm not looking at my essence. I just keep on tapping the skill to summon the mages. It's like at the back of my head, it's like I'm just counting 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I don't care how much resource do I have, because at the end of the day, the singularity, the resource that they are consuming is just an additional damage. The number of counts of the mages is much more important. Like, it, even though you have 500 resource, if you can only summon 4 mages, it is going to be outperformed by just mages who are consuming 130 resource or 100 resource, but they are being summoned, we can summon at maximum count. Plus the benefit of that we can regain and consume the resource very quickly because it synergizes with the Pock rune to frequently activate the Q rune, because we need 3 full consumption of resource, 2, 3, so basically 300%. Basically they can stack. So for example, if you only consume 50%, so that's 50%, so that is half a point. Then if you consume another 50%, so that's 1 point. So you have 100 points of invocation, but it needs 300, so you need 200 more here. So it's not always, it doesn't require that you need to consume a full resource. It will count how many for every I think 5 for every resource, 5 for every 1% of your resource. Yeah, see? You need to spend 300% of your maximum resource. But again, you don't need to consume like a full resource right away. It's stackable. It's how do you call that? Compounding? No, compounding is increasing. It's basically you can stack all of those Pock rune that you are invoking, no matter how many is your resource. So yeah. So on Saturday, I'm planning to play a new build, since this one is already finally was able to optimize it today. I'm going to polish the build planner on Saturday. I'm going to polish the build guide and put some notes, whatever that I have mentioned and discussed and explained a while ago. So I'm gonna write it there. Of course, it's also for me to remember what is how and what are the synergy of this build and how it will function, how it should function, and how all of these things are interacting with each other. So yeah, so I can also share this build to you guys. So again, thank you very much for tuning in and for hanging out for me today. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on Saturday, and have a good one. Bye.